Alright, here's a Casablanca Four Seasons 3 ceiling fan in white finish with the bleached oak side showing. I got this back in September of 2016 from Brandon C. Johnson. However, when I first got it, I wasn't able to test it because the hang-thru bracket that this fan came with, I couldn't just rest the fan against it and such. So this is from March of 2012. So however, after I tested the Wailea by using the bracket from this fan, I figured out a way to test this one by using the Casablanca Venus hang-thru on it. So the fan motor actually sits right against it. So this is a flat one, and the hang-thru that this fan comes with, it's more curved on the top, so the fan would be tilted towards a certain angle, which I figured it's unsafe. Could basically just be hitting against the floor. So I just did a video of it with the white blades that's being uploaded as we speak. So I'm going to be doing a video of this fan with the bleached oak blades, and a fan just arrived today in the mail from fan collector Chris Chandler. So he does have a new YouTube name, but I don't remember what it is at the moment. So when I reveal that, you guys will see it tomorrow. So we go ahead and just show it up close. It's the Casablanca logo. Has a spinner motor, which is made by Hunter. In fact, the fan touching from Hunter. Has really nice bleached oak blades. I'm glad I'm finally able to getting around to filming this fan in action, especially the bleached oak side. I'd definitely put a spotlight kit on this. I don't know, I just like builder fans with spotlight kits. I think they look very cool. That's just me. Actually, no, I think I would put like a bowl light kit on it, like something that you'd see on a Hunter Stratford. I think that would look better on this, to be honest. I know a lot of collectors don't like them, but I actually like those type of light kits. As long as they go with the fan, that is. So, let's go ahead and start the fan off on low. So, I saw a few of these at, or 10 of them to be exact, at the Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. I'm pretty sure they were the Casablanca Four Seasons 2, not the Four Seasons 3, but they're basically the same thing, except the 3 has the hang-thru bracket and the 2 has the generic standard canopy. Actually, they might have been the 3s, now that I think about it. I kind of remember having like a hang-thru looking thing, but I'm not exactly sure. It's been 3 years, I don't remember paying attention to the canopies that much. All I know is that they were Casablanca fans, and that's it. And that was actually those are the first fans I ever recorded on my channel that were Casablanca fans, to be exact. So moves decent there on low speed. It does go a bit slower than I wish it would on all the speeds. Before I tested it with the white blades, I watched a video that Cole did of it recently, of his black one, the Four Seasons 2, and it runs a lot faster than this one on each speed. So this either has a failing capacitor or it just goes slow because it's a newer Casablanca / Hunter fan, and since the quality of those fans have gone downhill recently compared to how good they used to be in the past, that could also be the reason why this fan doesn't perform that great as I expected it. Still performs good, but it just doesn't run that fast. That's really the only issue I have with it. But still a nice fan regardless. I like it. Now for medium. And I just realized that there wasn't a single video of this fan in white with the bleached oak blades on YouTube, so I figured I might as well be the first. From what I searched, I couldn't find a single one, so fact, if I was to install this somewhere, I would probably like try to put like a. It's gonna look nice in the kitchen, with like a low profile type light kit on it. I think that would look pretty neat on this fan. Something along those lines, like something like that, but not exactly like it. But it's not going that fast on medium. It's kind of like a slow medium, to be honest. But it is actually moving pretty good air on just on medium speed. And the Hugger version I have of this fan, the polished brass one, which is the first fan I tested when I moved here into this new apartment, does go faster than this one. But it's from like 1999, 2000. I know that much. But, I do want to find a white version of the Hugger, like the Hugger version of it. I really do like them a lot. Those generic Huggers that look like the carriage house 2 type housing. Like they had like the carriage house housing / routine housing. It was like some of my favorite Huggers from when I was a kid. Yeah, it does a pretty good job on medium. It does move air movement. It's very similar to like a Hunter fan from like the 80s. Well, I haven't really tested the 80s Hunter fans that much. They have like the stack motors from. I think they had stack motors, but it says like Summer Breeze that's from the 80s and such. But it has a regular spinner motor. It performs very similar to like spinner motor Hunters and such, but it does move. It just goes a tiny bit slower, so the airflow isn't 100% accurate. Like it's similar, but it's not as. But the performance isn't as good. But it's like it's around that area. Here's high. Yep, it's gonna move a tiny bit. Not moves a little bit when I put it on high each time. Although it didn't move too much this time. I mean, it goes fast, but at the same time, it doesn't go that fast. I'm only at 7 minutes, well, I didn't really do too much of a long intro on it. Well, I just don't really have too much to say about this fan, that's just it. And also, it's probably the most generic Casablanca fan you can find. But I do like them a lot. I do have a soft spot for these generic fans. Well, that's actually what I like the most, generic looking fans. That's why I have the fans that I have installed are mostly generic fans, aside from the Infinity, which is a bit fancier or more unique looking. But these modern looking ones I do like a bit too, like these generic modern looking fans. Yeah, it's definitely Hunterish air movement, but not as much as like the other Hunter fans that I have, but it's very close. I feel like if this fan went faster, it would definitely be. It's like maybe just a tiny bit less than those fans, but it's still good air movement regardless. Is this the high speed for this fan? It's not as fast as I'd like it to be. But it's a newer Casablanca fan, so. And especially it's a spinner motor Casablanca fan that's newer, so what can you expect? If it was an older one, it definitely I have a good feeling it would do a lot better. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off. Go ahead and do a spin down. I'll just tilt it a little bit, but I'll just go like that for now. I don't want to end up touching the blade arms and such. Yeah, I am kind of sad to know that these fans have actually been discontinued. Kind of wish they didn't, because these are basically one reason why a lot of collectors don't like these fans is that they're lower end Casablanca fans. But I actually like them for that reason, because there are people who want to have a better quality fan, but they can't afford from like better brands, but they can't afford the best quality fan that they actually make from that they have on their like in their product line. So I did like that they actually made like cheaper quality fans, like cheap, like they're not as cheap as like Harbor Breeze, Home Depot-ish, or Lowe's fans, or Walmart fans to be exact. But they were good enough they were good fans, but just not as good as the other products. Like I kind of wish they still did that. I don't think they do anymore, but so cause like these were like they sold these for like $100, which isn't really expensive, especially for a Casablanca fan. That's a very good deal. Um, Honestly, I feel like this is actually a good price for these fans, because they do move good air. But for what they are, and considering on today's market, I feel like good fans like this, they should have some more fans that are like this. But yeah. Okay, rearrange it. There we go. Put it on reverse. I did increase the pitch a tiny bit, only because since I've had the blade sitting around for some time since I got it, and I had them in the basement. Those are some blades I haven't wrapped up yet because I've been planning to do a video of them. The blade arms got a little bit bent out of alignment, and some of them were not. They didn't really have any pitch to them anymore, so I had to bend them to the point that they were I bent them to the point that they were as equal as they could be. And in fact, I really don't think that's. I know for a fact that's not the reason why the fan runs slower than I wish it would, because see, it runs slower on reverse. But in my testing one, I plugged in the motor to this fan and a motor to the 100 Infinity, the one I have in the closet over there. Tested them side by side to see if there was any difference in the speed. The Infinity definitely went a lot faster than the motor for this one on high speed. So yeah. Could be something acting up with the capacitor on it, but on this fan, but who knows. Okay, now for medium. So spring break's already coming around. It's already started today for me, since I already finished classes. Definitely need it after all this work. That's the other reason why I haven't been doing too many videos recently. However, since I got another fan today, or I did mail, I will be reviewing it tomorrow. Yeah, it definitely does go a lot slower in reverse. Right here, it's reverse high. Does a good job on reverse. Yeah. Let's go into the video now, just so I can get this uploaded for you guys. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.